Hello and welcome to Navigating Disabilities Q&A, where you have asked the questions and we will provide the answers from our own personal perspective and life experiences. My name is April Meredith.
And my name is Alicia Searcy.
All right, shall we get started?
We shall. So question number 1 is, how do you get up and get ready in the morning?
Good question. I have some adaptive aids that talk to me, such as talking alarm clock, talking watches, talking thermometers if I'm worried about running a fever, things like that. There are labeling systems that many people who are vision impaired use for their clothes. For those who are organized, then they oftentimes know exactly where each article of clothing is in their closet or drawers. For those less organized, labeling systems help. However, there are also some talking devices to identify colors, and nowadays there are apps to do almost everything I just mentioned.
That's great.
How about yourself?
Well, I definitely have to use some adaptive devices when I am taking a shower, when I'm navigating the bathroom, but for the most part I am semi-mobile, so I'm able to hold on to the walls.
Okay.
I think the most important aid for me in the morning is 2 cups of coffee.
I think that's true for most people.
Yes, it is. I think so.
I prefer tea, but hey, same difference. We got to have that caffeine.
True.
All right, what else we got?
How do you put on your makeup?
Oh, that's a good question. You may notice that I don't usually wear too much makeup, particularly around the eyes. My particular eye condition, which is called retinitis pigmentosa, or RP, causes my eyes to be very sensitive to chemicals. For people in my situation, if they can afford it, they actually have some neat techniques called tattooing. There is such a thing, so they actually put makeup on one time for one fee, blush, eyeshadow, eyeliner, what have you. But one of the big keys for me when I do choose to wear makeup is SMILE, S-M-I-L-E, and that's simple, methodical, innovative, light, as in light to the touch, and experience. I've got to practice, 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 and be patient with each step.
Sounds a lot like what I have to do.
Is
I
that
have
right?
cerebral palsy, and that's an umbrella term for neurological damage. And my particular manifestation, I shake a lot, so the practice part is very important. I also have to have a light touch. You don't want to wear too much makeup. And I think the important thing for someone with CP is figure out exactly what you can hold, because different applicators are held and grasped in different ways.
Sure, that's the same with people with vision impairments, actually. A lot of us like shorter brushes, like sample size brushes, or maybe even just feel free to use your fingertips if possible to have more control.
Exactly, and a Q-tip with makeup remover is your best friend if you shave.
Yes, and if you, little sub point here, if you're wanting to put on nail polish, if you put Vaseline around the outside edge of your nail, it'll immediately wipe away any of those flaws that you have.
It certainly will.
Awesome, thanks.
So let's move on to question number 3,
Okay.
which is an important question. Where and how do you find the strength emotionally and physically to go through your day?
I am blessed to have a husband and 3 children, which do give me both emotional and physical strength when I play with them, either indoors or outdoors. I've created or come up with some kind of creative and innovative ways to adapt various games and activities to include me and to make sure to stay active and engaged with my family. But everyone needs a little breather from socializing through their self-advocacy groups like People First, or there's some advocacy groups specific to each individual disability. I've sought them out, and I am active with them, and they give me a lot of emotional support. But when I want to get alone, nothing beats escaping with an audio described movie or a good book.
Sounds wonderful.
What do you do for emotional or physical strength?
Well, like you, I'm blessed with a better half, and I have 3 wonderful rescue dogs at home that
nice.
really keep me busy and hopping. I also have a disabled passion and lifestyle blog that keeps me active in the community.
That's a good
and
idea.
really does keep me going as far as knowing that I have things to do and people to engage, and I'm able to represent the disabled community to people that don't really understand, and maybe open some minds and eyes to what it's like to live with a disability, and the fact that we are really people first. We are people, and then we have a disability.
You mentioned you do social media or blog. Could you tell us more details about that?
Sure.
Where
My
could we find
blog's
that?
name is Spashionista.com, and I'm also on Facebook and Twitter as Spashionista. You can also find me on the People First Tennessee website.
Yes, you can contact any of us if you have any more questions about what we've discussed today, or if you have any interest in participating in self-advocacy or advocacy, then you can look us up on Facebook and feel free to drop us a post. You can also find more details and contact information at our website at peoplefirstoftennessee.com.
That's right.
I guess that's all for today. Thanks. Have a good day.
Thank you.